Hey everyone, today's video I'm going to be looking at race, racism, and racists, or some racists, so to speak. Yeah, I'm going to look at some TikToks. Let's jump in. Let me know what you think afterwards in the comments. Let's go in.
Racist are you?
Between a 3 and 4 of
Okay.
racist?
I would say 4.
A 4 just because I think that there are things that I'm ignorant to, so it's not that I sit here to be racist, but I think that there's just things that I still need to learn.
The furthest negative that you could possibly believe in.
I don't think I'm racist at all.
Factually, Black people do not have the structural power in the United States to be racist.
How racist are you on a scale from 1 to 10?
I'd like to say 10, but I think being white, I can't say that.
Yeah. So, okay, no, 10 means like super racist.
Oh, I thought it was the other way around.
I hate everybody equally.
You can tell that the lady before the last one, she knew what she was saying. She's just kind of playing it a little bit. I'm just joking. Maybe she wasn't. But the last lady made a point. Just hate everyone equally. Or love everyone equally. I think that's the better option. This priest, we have seen this video a few times on the internet. I don't think that he necessarily meant anything racially discriminating towards the kid. Perhaps what the camera is not showing is that there was a parent on the other side calling the child, and he was like, hey, go to mommy and daddy. And now the kid started crying. That's why he was like, okay, let me go and see what's going on. Sometimes media kind of plays this this game with our perceptions. So pay attention to that, right? Coming from a mixed guy, pay attention to the perception that they're selling to you based on how you perceive yourself, what's in the mirror. Pay attention. That's one way to end racism. Enjoying each other's company, enjoying each other's cultures. I, for one, I love country music. I don't look like I enjoy country music based on stereotypes and how we see each other, I guess. But I love country music. I love classical music. But I'll probably be perceived to be listening to rap, Latino music, or something that's not white, so to speak. But I'm mixed.
To ask, since you're raising money for... Hey, don't touch me, you don't have to touch me. You don't have to touch me. It's okay. He said he wanted to talk to me. He's got short man syndrome. His jeans are a bit too tight as well. I think after this is done, I'm going to donate some of the money that we raise to his jeans.
See, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go to another person's or another culture, another group's pro-racial rally or pro-religious or pro-whatever and go and tell them that they're wrong. That's how you get your ass beat. Respect. Know your place as well, okay? And on top of that, you go and insult them. By the looks of it, the guy looks Italian. Out of all the people on earth, you don't want to insult a very, very racially charged Italian. Personally, I bloody wouldn't. I'd rather mess with some redneck from Alabama State or something like that. I don't know. They seem like they're more chilled. Probably have a beer with them at the end of the day. These guys, not so much. These ones look like they'll do something to you. So I think that was pretty dumb to insult him afterwards. Like, it's not smart. Know your place, right? Know your place. Stay your lane. And don't pay attention to all the words, names, and stuff that you think may offend you. And also stop being offended, people. It's just words.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a question. What ethnicity would you not date? Be honest, completely honest.
Indians.
Why are you laughing? Come down, tell us why.
I don't know.
Why?
I just want
date them.
You wouldn't date an Indian?
Yeah.
Okay, what about you?
They're just, I don't
Say it, what's you? Indians. Why?
because I don't like them and they're too ghetto. And
They too?
They're too ghetto.
They too ghetto? Okay, so can I ask you one question? What country are you from?
Congolese and Jamaican.
So if an Indian person said Congolese and Jamaican people are too ghetto, would you not be offended?
Yeah.
Okay, alright, cool.
The funny thing is, I would assume that Congolese and Jamaicans are slightly more ghetto than Indians, when Indians are likely the smartest demographic on planet Earth, and her pants don't have any pants. It's ripped. Sometimes I actually, it has absolutely nothing to do with race. It's probably all to do with just how intelligent people want to be and how stupid a lot of them are also. Like, they just don't fucking think. It's sad actually to see how some people conduct themselves, make stupid comments to an Indian guy. I assume the guy is Indian, I'm not too sure. Indian, Islamic, is from that region over there. So again, that's not racist. That's an assumption. So don't hate on me. It's we're all friends here.
To the most racist town in America recently. But did you find, personally, that it was as racist as it appeared?
There's racism everywhere. The connotation of it is like, if you're black, do not stop for gas in this town. Went there, the nicest people possible. I was literally talking. It's just this church. It's like literally they take your blood to see how much percentage of a Caucasian you are. So like, my whole objective wasn't to go there to change their mind. I gave everybody the information. Everybody in the comments had a civil discussion. Boom.
That's a bit racist.
Yeah, I encourage a lot of people to go to geographic locations where racism is typically observed or experienced. So coming from South Africa, I would suggest people to go to Orania. If you're not from South Africa, go to this place called Orania. It's a whites only town, right? But you can visit. I assume you can visit. I'm not too sure. Just do your own research there. Go and visit there and see how the people live. See the culture. Go to the southern states of America. I worked in the southern states of the USA, both Florida and North Carolina, and I can say that I did not experience any racism at all. Zero racism. In fact, the notion of southern hospitality was so much more prevalent there than I ever thought. And it's really, really a comfortable, welcoming feeling. It feels hospitable. It feels home. You feel really comfortable. So I do think that there is overly pushed stereotypes regarding racism in particular demographics, in particular geographic demographics. And I think that that's perpetuating a lot of unnecessary further divisiveness than actual education through experience. So go and experience it for yourself.
Oh my god, no, you're one of those. How can you be racist against... And I'm also half white,
You
so
don't-
like, how can I be racist against you?
You don't think you can be racist towards someone who's white?
No, I don't, because you've never experienced racism in history.
White people haven't experienced racism.
One of the experiences...
What's your definition of racism?
I'd say basically like the persecution in any type of way that leads to the downfall of just like someone's life.
If history is really true, then the Egyptians were racist towards the Israelites. The Vikings were racist towards the English or Saxons or whatever. My history is not 100%. The Japanese were racist towards the Chinese, vice versa. Native Americans towards the Aztecs, the Olmecas, and so on and so forth. So if racism is about culture, then it makes sense. If racism is about color of skin, then we're all stupid. Yet, it has been reduced to just color of skin in recent history. So I think that that's something that we can take a little something from to learn, and perhaps change our perception on different cultures. Skin color, there's a science behind that, I guess. Pigmentation, melanin, whatever. I still think it has something to do with our relation to the sun. So yeah, that's just my perspective.
You bitch ass motherfucker! You have your fucking green card? You have your green card, bitch! You have your green card, bitch! Bitch! Bitch!
Could you tell me?
Yeah, you see, a lot of black people in the liberal America may not consider that racist. They consider that, I don't know, interrogating rather. But that same interrogation can be perceived as being racist. So I wouldn't say it's racist. It's unnecessary questioning somebody if they have a green card. I wouldn't say that it's necessarily racist from my own personal side. I mean, you guys let me know. But I do think that asking somebody if they have a green card in an angered voice can be perceived as somewhat discriminating towards them. Who knows? Maybe they actually didn't have it. Maybe they did have it. Why was she asking? Maybe she's immigration.
Please, what do you think? Is there a high level of racism in Poland?
No w chuj! No duży rasizm.
Okay, czemu?
No Polacy są nietolerancyjni.
Do you think Poland is a racist country?
Nie.
Nie?
Nie jest.
Do you think there is a racism in Poland?
Tak.
Na każdym stopniu, wszędzie, w pracach, wszędzie jest on odczuwalny, w szkołach i nie tylko, także to jest jakby normalna rzecz w Polsce.
Nawet na ulicach po prostu.
Dokładnie. I jakby o tym się nie mówi, mówi się, że Polska jest strasznie tolerancyjnym krajem, a tak naprawdę tak nie jest.
O, jest bardzo wysoki.
Naprawdę?
Wśród młodych ludzi to jest bardzo wysoki, naprawdę.
Uważam, że jest bardzo wysoki, wyjątkowo wysoki, naprawdę. Polacy, tragedia.
No moim zdaniem jest duży.
Duży?
No moim zdaniem jest duży rasizm w Polsce.
What can you do against this racism?
Nie da się chyba zmienić Polaków. No nie da się, no sorry.
Naprawdę?
No nie. No naprawdę.
Jeden człowiek jakby nie ma na to wpływu, musiałby odpowiedzieć na to, nie wiem, setki tysięcy Polaków, którzy na to nie odpowiedzą. Więc my jak na to odpowiemy, to nic nie zmienimy.
What do you think is possible to do against racism?
Ograniczyć trochę, że tak powiem, amerykański YouTube, że tak powiem.
These are young Polish people admitting that there is racism within their state. One guy saying that there isn't. He's a bit sus. I wouldn't trust him. He looks like he throws the N-word now and then. But everyone else is kind of acknowledging the fact that, yeah, our people kind of have this bias against certain people of color. When they say racism, they didn't say any particular person or race. So a lot of black people are automatically Western, liberal, extreme left side, left-leaning, would probably say that it's us, they're racist against us. They didn't say anyone, they just say that there's racism. Now, normally when the word comes up, it's typically associated with the extreme sides, right? White or black. Nobody in between. Me, for example. I'm just silent. So I'm a mutt, as they would say in reality. I'm a mixed breed, right? But he makes a point. Restrict American YouTube. Why? They want their own personal values to come true in Europe. They don't want foreign influence. Because let's face it, a lot of the foreign influence, a lot of the American influence, a lot of the media from the Western world, the English Western world particularly, is quite indoctrinating. Do this, follow us, our way, because we know what's happening. We know how to, make your society better in the name of democracy. Yeah, I like these guys. I like them. They seem kind of stoic in their approach to this.
Edukować ludzi.
Edukować ludzi.
Tak, i to uważam, że od najmłodszych lat.
It is very smart answer. Thank you very much. Dziękuję bardzo.
Okay to be racist towards white people?
I don't personally believe that you can be racist towards white people.
Is it okay to be racist towards white people?
I don't think you can be racist towards white people.
Is it okay to be racist towards white people?
I don't think it's possible to be racist towards white people.
What do you mean by that?
Racism was invented by white people.
Racism means that there needs to be a system of oppression, and since generally white people are the ones controlling that system of oppression, I think it's very challenging for someone else to be racist towards us.
Is it okay to be racist towards white people?
I don't think it's okay to be racist towards anyone, and white people are still people.
The rational answer is no. It's not okay to be racist against white people. Despite their ancestral impact on America, it's not right to put all of them in that box.
You make white joke?
I do sometimes.
It's funny. It's funny.
A little bit, but I'm trying to do better.
Is it okay?
I just want to point out the fact that she said their ancestral impact on America. Yes, it is. You can be racist towards white people, but a lot of people miss out one important, crucial fact when it comes to the ancestral aspect of racism. And a lot of them will allude to the slavery part that took place. But nobody will mention the fact that they were sold. Sold by who? Our white people. Our white people.
Okay to be racist towards white people?
No, I don't think it's okay to be racist towards anybody.
Do you get offended if someone's racist towards you?
Personally, no.
Is it okay to be racist towards white people?
I don't think it's okay to be racist to anyone.
Is it okay to be racist towards white people?
No, I don't think so. As a black person, we're all fighting for equality, and that's the whole point. So it's just like, why would we go backwards?
Is it okay to be racist towards white people?
You have the right to your thoughts and feelings on that. I don't know how it's going to serve you
true.
functionally or serve us as a society to have those feelings. I think we got to find ways to come together.
Is it okay to be racist towards white people?
I mean, I'm white. I think that you shouldn't be racist to anybody. You can be racist with something else, but with people, talking about people, it's something...
Wait, what do you mean something else?
I don't know, cats, for example.
Okay, what if someone came up to you and was like, I hate all white people? Would that be considered racist?
No, absolutely not. I think because we hold so much power in the world, it would be really hard for that to be actually racist.
See, that's ignorant. You don't say because we hold so much power in the world. You wouldn't say that. She wouldn't have that speech in the Bronx. She wouldn't have that speech in Compton. She wouldn't have that speech in Johannesburg, South Africa. So I prefer racism than arrogant people like this that prance around as if they are the power, as if they are it. Yes, certain people, certain racial demographics have had power in their favor over time. Not all of time, but certainly a good part of time, or at least up until now. And to assume that, you can't be racist towards white people. Yeah, I wouldn't say that. I think that's kind of stupid to say. That's actually so arrogant to say. Like, white people, if you are listening or watching this, come get your team player over here. She's selling you guys out. That's a sellout.
What if you came up to me and said, I hate all Asian people? Would that be racist?
If someone said that to an Asian person, of course that would be racist.
So let's say there is a law starting tomorrow that white people can't be out past 10 p.m. Would that be considered racist?
I mean, I guess that's a scenario I've never really imagined. I guess sure, technically.
Let me ask this. Is it okay to be prejudiced towards white people then?
I mean, if you want to have a prejudice, I think you're allowed to have a prejudice. I don't think it's good. Everybody's allowed to not like people, I guess. I don't know.
So then let's say if I flip it and I'm like, is it okay to have prejudice towards black people? Would that be okay?
I mean, it's not okay, but I mean, if you had a prejudice, yes.
How would you define racism?
Racism is judging or seeing yourself differently from somebody else because of the color of your skin. That's it. That's what race is, skin color. People don't think about ethnicity, culture, You're this, I'm that. We're different. Bullshit.
I'm going to end it there, guys. As you can see, race is not an easy topic. I'm just giving my opinion, my 5 cents, my reaction to this as a mixed guy with black, white, Indian, Irish, Middle Eastern, whatever. And everyone's got different opinions. Race is either regarding your skin color, your culture, your hair, your face, your food, your geographic location, whatever you want it to be. But I think that it can change, and I think people, like the one guy said, we can work together. You're entitled to your opinion. You can be racist. You don't have to be racist. But at some point, according to Ronald Reagan's speech once upon a time, that all our differences will very quickly be put aside when we are faced with a threat to our entire humanity as a planet, right? So thank you for watching, guys. Leave a comment if you found it interesting. Like it if you liked it. And subscribe for more.